Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. There we go. How did just made it sound like OC loud? Okay, so welcome to Crackdown. What a beautiful city, what a beautiful place. I believe it's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And all the people have such a wonderful charm, it just adds to the beauty of the place. I think there's no better place to think about our theme this year, new aesthetic expressions, the social role of art. When you walk down the street here, you feel the weight of history, past history, present history, future history. And when we think about what our role is as artists, practitioners, researchers, and both agents of history and agents of transformation, particularly in the context that we are, there is no better place to think about this. And there's no better place to be doing it, to do it the way that we do. Right now, with our 100 delegate series person, there are, with the numbers right, we have 36 countries represented. And for us to think about, the kind of work that we do and our historical context is really important for us to do it in international ways, but also in interdisciplinary ways. One of the strengths of this conference is that we bring people together from so many different disciplinary and professional practices. So I want to welcome you all here and also give you a take a pause and give you sort of a pat on the back. When traveling is tough today, just in general, we still have the existential baggage of the pandemic, sort of in our review, but not in our review. I don't have to tell you the kind of political situation that we are ordered to here, and so really is an important gesture to the people of Krakow to Poland, and I want to commend you all for being here at this conference. Give yourself a round of applause. I would also like to begin by thanking our host, Mark Evans, Professor Gina and with sorry, I'm going to text you how to pronounce one of the markets. And we also wanted to have the Dean of the Faculty of International and Political Studies, Dr. Carl. Yes. We have, for the last 3 or 4 years now, had a wonderful relationship with Jagiellonian University. It is one of the premier universities in Europe. Its history is deep, its faculty is rich, and it's been a great honour to have such a strong collaboration, and we hope this is only the beginning. I want to talk a little bit about the format of this conference, just so you get a sense of what we're trying to do here, and to make sure that you make the most of the next few days, but also going forward. One of the things that we did during the pandemic is that we really thought about, what is the following conference? What did this disruption kind of mean for us? What could we do? And rather build a temporary shelter, we saw all the restaurants in the towns that we lived in, built that little shed outside, which was always something to tear down after the fact. So we wanted to think about how we could change or start the process of changing an infrastructure, a digital infrastructure for communication. And so we went back and we built this event application. It's partly why we don't have a printed program anymore. The other part is for the obvious, reason of printed programs. It's a terrible idea in our contemporary age. But what we want to do is force you all into this site, because it's a kind of vision for what we see as a new kind of infrastructure. And what I mean by that is conferences are usually, 1 or 2 days, and we get this powerful connection, this experience, and we go off into our own homes, and these ideas and inspiration and connections sometimes figure out. They're ephemeral kind of things. So we wanted to see a conference as a kind of archive, as a time capsule. So we've given all of you presenter pages. We've asked everybody, both in person and online. We have 108 or so. No, we have 128 people online, in person, and 133 online this year. And so, and what we've done is that we encourage you to upload digital content to that page: video, audio, PowerPoint, imagery, whatever you think is an expression of what your presentation is. All of the online delegates have done this already, and today we have 191 digital elements online. And so what we want to do in this archive is build a repository of what happened here, which you will always have access to. Next to those digital content is a discussion board, which you can engage in today. You can see those there, you can discuss, you can add comments there. But you can do it after the conference. You can do it 1 week after the conference, 2 weeks after the conference. You can see the person who's appear, you can connect with them there. And that way we're trying to build these new kinds of connections around the world that go beyond these few days. The other thing that we thought when we're coming back from the pandemic is we don't want to just get in these rooms. This is a wonderful room, and we have a beautiful facility here, but we want to get out of these rooms. And so you'll see in the program the middle day is a case study day. We have a wonderful set of experiences for you, which our host will speak to, but that's another important thing of what we're trying to do. And again, these are all experiments that we're all going on together, and I look forward to your feedback, both positive and constructive and critical, over the next few days. The other thing that we've done coming out is that we also are bilingual. So we have presentations in Spanish and English. We also publish in Spanish and English, so that's a very important thing for us. Yes, so we also, I want to use this time to recognize our emerging scholars this year. We have an emerging scholar program, which is an application. You apply for this, and we have a great group this year. Let's stand up, please. We'll give them a round of applause.
Don't be shy.
Yes, that will be a great sharing the session, guiding conversation. That is very important for us to have these emerging voices guiding and being the thread. Be kind to them, and they will be kind to you. The other thing I want to talk about briefly before I hand over is an important transition that is happening this year. Our performers have been our research network chair for the last 6 years. Barbara is an amazing intellect, a world-class scholar, a productive performer, a good friend, and we've been really honoured to work with her for these years, and this is not the end. And so, I'd also like to introduce our new research network chair, and Tucker, who's in the audience. He'll give you away. Thank you, Daniel. Daniel is also a fantastic scholar. He's really committed to arts-based practices, community development, and I'm looking forward to the next 3 years working with Daniel as well. We've also our first 2 planning speakers, so it'll be very exciting. Okay, so I think that's it for me. Thank you all for being here, and I will hand it over.
Should I? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Philip, for a magnificent welcoming speech, which I will remember because you mentioned the practice in almost most beautiful place in the world, and this university is almost the best. I've heard that. So thank you. You know how to manage welcoming speeches, but I'm really very grateful to be here today with you as the, well, I wouldn't consider myself the host, Professor Kinga Gaita and Dr. Marcin are the real hosts of this event here, but of course, representing the authorities of the Faculty of International Political Studies. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to see how many people decided to come in these, well, as we mentioned, difficult times, to come to Krakow, come to Poland. I guess for some of it's not a first stay, for some of you maybe kind of a challenge to be in a new cultural dimension. And I think regarding the topic of the conference, it's a combination to have some time, as you mentioned, spent in the rooms, but also some time spent on networking outside of these rooms. The faculty, which is the host, the building in which you are, we are very interdisciplinary. And I think this is, today when we talk about interdisciplinarity, well, it depends from the position from which we talk, whether it's good or bad, whether it's an advantage or not. So as a person who has a faculty of 260 members representing about 20 disciplines. On one hand, it's very attractive. I'm always saying we are the most interdisciplinary faculty in Poland, and it's really great. But then when it comes down to management, it's really a little bit more tough. But I think that for you, for the idea of collaboration within the arts and social sciences, I think interdisciplinarity is a great value. And I guess that we have experts from different fields here, and that the whole idea of Common Ground Network is to gather experts from different fields. And I think that the applicability aspect of the research, which is really very important, and again, from the perspective of theory, well, I'm a political scientist and a lawyer, but I'm also pushed by contemporary world and to try to apply what I'm doing into the social reality. I think it's very important, especially in social sciences and humanities. I'm very happy that you are already doing this and that the topic of the conference fits into a very important challenge of contemporary times. We have a motto at our faculty, well, mostly referring to the students. We have also a lot of international students. I'm so happy to see members of 36 countries. We have international programs where in the last 10 years we have almost 80 countries represented, and I think it's the biggest value to have these different perspectives. Looking even at I'm not an expert, but I can imagine looking at the same piece of art, people that kind of cultural backgrounds, but also the educational background, which is different. And I think it's going to be great value as we value our international students a lot. So we do have this motto that says we teach to understand the world. The fact is not only about knowledge, it's not only about facts, it's more about how we combine things together and how we use that knowledge for the sake of today and tomorrow. So I'm really happy to see you all here. I would like to thank Philip, Common Ground Network, which I'm aware of how it's hardly working. It's an 18 conferences, like maybe not as old as the London University, but still very, very big tradition. So you're experts in what you're doing, and I'm sure it's just an element, a stage of our collaboration as the faculty and as the university. We are open, and we would like to host you also in the future. So I hope that you have a great time. But I would like also to take the time and thank Professor Kinga Gaita, and especially Dr. Marcin who have been devoting recent months for preparation of this conference. So all of the attractions, all of the successes of the conference is their job. If there are any flaws, if there are any troubles, it's going to be my fault. Please remember this. I hope you will have a great time here, and I hope that what the network brings, so people together, especially in post-pandemic reality, in war reality, we need it more than ever. So have a great time here. I wish you a great conference, and I'm happy that so prominent scholars are here, and I'm sure it's going to be a great time for you all here in Prague. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for this wonderful introduction. I'm very, very happy to be here, quite surprised, because last year I couldn't come to the Society conference because I had long COVID. Yesterday my flight was cancelled. And Tamara and Brandon and Philip have been very reactive. So it's not my personal experience, of course, but it's also to remind us how it is difficult and how we is important to be together and also with people online, of course, but how it affects us. And so the Arts and Society Common Ground experience for me has been very nice in the sense that it is always a way to be together and work together without kind of the academic pressure that sometimes you find, but also the interdisciplinary, which I think is really the key to go forward. And maybe just a few words about the journal series that I'm editing. We have different topics that are very important as in education, theory of history, new medias, and social politics. And what I find that is really the characteristics of Common Ground and also the journals is the exploratory and communal way of working together in a sense of inclusiveness, which I think that is really important to remind, and a way also to practice and to express what we need to express. So I'm looking forward to all the very nice conversations that we will have and very rich experience here, and then in the archival roles, which I'm very interested in collaborating. So thank you all, and have a good conference.
Hello, everybody. I would like to shortly but really warmly welcome everybody to the conference in Krakow. And I'm very glad that we will talk about social dimension of art here in Krakow. The city which is really important for Poland. But firstly, I'm really glad that we will talk about the art at one of the oldest university in the world, the Jagiellonian University. The Jagiellonian University, founded in 1364, is the oldest university in Poland and the second oldest institution of higher education in Central and Eastern Europe. I'm glad that we will talk about the art here at I think the most internationalized and interdisciplinary faculty at the Jagiellonian University, the Faculty of International and Political Studies. And as I started, I'm really glad that we will talk about art in Krakow. So let me quote some information about Krakow. The city of Krakow, the former capital of the Polish state, has inherited the greatest abundance of the most precious artistic, cultural, and historic treasures in the whole of Poland. It is the largest Polish heritage complex, including approximately 6,000 objects of built heritage and about 3 million of movable heritage, that is sculptures, paintings, and works of artistic craft. Krakow's heritage dates back to all epochs and styles, from the Romanesque period until now. Proof of the general recognition of the city's value was the entering of the historic core onto UNESCO's first World Cultural and National Heritage List in the year 1978. The Krakow is also the city two Nobel-winning writers who took permanent residence in the city. It is extremely popular tourist destination, not only for its heritage, but also to its vibrant cultural life and social life and campus festivals. Every year, besides the programs of local institutions of culture, the city houses approximately 50 international and national festivals. So I pretty believe that the Jagiellonian University, Faculty of International and Political Studies, and the city of Krakow are the most places to talk about art, about the artistic way of describing and diagnosis of the social life, social reality. I'm very interested in all panels, all papers. I wish you a fruitful conference, and I invite you to discuss both during panels and during coffee days.
Yes, Krakow is nice, but sometimes overrated, so we decided, as far as our local case studies are concerned, we decided not to focus on the city of Krakow. We thought to ourselves that you will have a chance to do it on your own, to explore the city and its rich heritage. Instead, we decided to invite our neighbors from the east and from the west. And first neighbor from the east is Dr. Lesia Boronik from Czerniowiec. As you know, 300 kilometers from here, a cruel war is going on, and Dr. Lesia Boronik will join us Friday. Czerniowiec, the city located in Ukraine, and Lesia is very active in using art to promote Ukrainian case during the war. So she will join us on Friday. She will bring many artifacts which, in her opinion, are important to show us. And I think it will be very, very valuable contact with our Eastern neighbor. The second local case study is located 100 kilometers to the west of Krakow. It's called the Upper Silesia. This is one of the oldest and largest industrial centers in the world. And this case consists of three components. One of them you can see outside of this hall in the lounge. It's a small photo exhibition. And first warning, because during the high temperature, all the photos drop on the floor. So our fixing was not good enough. So the warning is keep hydrated. Because today it's going to be the hottest day during the conference. Tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, the temperatures are supposed to drop down, but they could be so take care of yourself. And so the first one is this photo exhibition. The second component is film, which will be screened tomorrow afternoon in that room. As far as I remember, it's 4 p.m. I will make sure tomorrow the exact hour. And the third part of this local studies, local case study, will be also in Friday morning. We will be joined by Agata Schubert, who will explain us everything about this photo film and the phenomenon of the Upper Silesia industrial, past industrial kind of artistic representation. What is pretty universal, Raspberry, I suppose, to Lancashire, Yorkshire, Liège, Northern France, Silesia, Donbass, and many other industrial and post-industrial regions in the world. Thank you. So we are very punctual.
Very successful.
To finish exactly according to the schedule.